Hello there, and welcome to tonight's little video here. This is a little bit of an update video because I haven't made a video, I haven't uploaded a video rather, for about 2 weeks or so. And I'm here at Bill Key Farm once again here, and it is pitch black dark, so I'm using my lights, as you can probably see. I've just had to record this section again because I totally ballsed it up. See, the light's in my face and I couldn't see that the camera was tilted, and I was like on an angle. It looked like something out of Vamp or something. So that was no good, so I'm doing it again. Anyway, basically the reason why I haven't uploaded any video for about 2 weeks is because I seriously injured my foot, and I'm not sure how I did it exactly. I might have done it on my bike, possibly, but I'm not sure. It's my right foot, and I had to phone the crisis team. I was in so much pain and everything, and they told us to phone 111. Is it raining? Oh my god, I think it started to rain. I don't want to have this camera out in the rain. Anyway, I'll try and finish up. I'll try and do as much as I can. It wasn't supposed to rain tonight, you see. Anyway, as I was saying, I phoned the crisis team. They told us to phone 111. I phoned them. They told us to go into the hospital in the middle of the night, and I had to sit in there for hours when I waited to see a doctor. And the doctor had a look at my foot, and he said basically I've got an infection in my foot. So I got some antibiotics off him. You might be seeing another security camera. There's a car just turned up. That's what I'm thinking. There's a car just pulled in here. Maybe wondering what the hell I'm doing. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try and finish this. See what happens. Anyway, he told us that I needed antibiotics. That was it. I'm getting all thrown off here. And so he gave us some antibiotics, and you were supposed to take 4 a day. So I took 4 antibiotics for 3 days. But you're supposed to take them for 5 days. So I only took them for the 3 days, right? And then I stopped because I read the ingredients. And the ingredients said they had titanium dioxide in them. So that's the reason I stopped, because I had some like anxiety medication that also had them in, and I stopped taking them because of that reason, you see. I didn't want to take titanium dioxide, which is metal. So, to cut a long story short, I spoke with another doctor on the phone on 111 again, because my foot was killing us more, so I had to phone them again. And basically she told us to continue the course, and she didn't know there was titanium dioxide in them, so she said, and she looked it up, and she said, oh, the titanium dioxide is only in the capsule that holds the powder of the antibiotics. And she says it's a negligible amount, and it's nothing to be concerned about. I was still concerned though, but I decided to take the rest of the course anyway. My foot didn't get a whole lot better, and it's still not great now. And I can't really walk far at all. I can hardly walk at all, actually. I got here on my bike. I can still sort of ride the bike sometimes, but not all the time. It just depends. So anyway, that's how I'm here. So that's the reason my foot's bad. And that's why I haven't uploaded any new videos. So I just thought I'd do this little update here and let you know. So hopefully, if my foot gets better, I should be to do the videos maybe a bit more regularly again. Depends how things go, because I've got other issues going on as well with evil spirits and things like that, which is also affecting my foot, by the way, big time. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the doctor said if I don't continue the course of antibiotics till the end of the course, then I could develop sepsis and snuff it. And I was like, oh my god. So I was a bit thrown back by that, and it's still affecting us a bit mentally since she told us that. So basically that's why I took the rest of the course. Otherwise I wouldn't have bothered. Otherwise it's a good job I phoned up if that's true, because but I was kind of thinking, is she just trying to scare us here just to make us take the rest of them? Because I don't fully trust the medical field these days, put it that way. And another thing about the evil spirits thing, that's the reason my foot is not getting much better, I believe, because they're doing stuff to me foot, right? And it's stopping us from sleeping as well, for the most part. And I end up yelling at them in the middle of the night and stuff. So it's a pretty rough situation, you know. So I'm still trying to find a solution to this issue to get rid of them or stop them or something. And I've been trying for the longest time, but when I've been reluctant to talk about it much on my YouTube here because most people, as you can imagine, tend not to believe you, but it is what's going on. So I'll always say it as it is. I always speak the truth, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there might be some people out there who think, oh well, he doesn't know what he's talking about and all that type of stuff, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I believe these things are demonic. I used to think there were two females, but now they still could be female, but they're demonic. They're not people who passed away, I don't think. Because if there were people who passed away, they couldn't do all these things that they're doing so often with, you know, the way it's affecting us and stuff, the pain levels. I don't think people who pass away, regular spirits, can do all that stuff. Do you ever hear many cases of things like that going on? You don't, do you? I mean, there's the film The Entity with Barbara Hershey, which is based on a true case. And my situation is almost identical to hers in that movie. Obviously in the movie they exaggerated a few things. I don't know if they exaggerated the bruises and the bite marks on her body where she couldn't reach herself. I guess they might have been from the actual case of what happened, you know, what had happened. But they exaggerated other things, like at the end of the film, and this is a bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen it, at the end of the film where she's in that big hangar thing, and they freeze the entity with dry ice, and then it explodes. Now that was definitely exaggerated for the film. They just added that in there for effect, for entertainment value, and to make it a bit more scary and stuff, you know. And probably a few other things as well during the movie. But the core elements of the stuff that's happening to her, a lot of it is identical to what happens to me. You know, just getting abused, basically, and molested. And these things do happen on rare occasions, you know, and I guess I'm one of the rare occasions. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the rare victims of these culprits, you know, because I did a hell of a lot of EVP communication, not just on my channel. I did lots outside of the channel as well, and recorded it all and stuff, you know. Everything I did isn't on the channel. So I've somehow lured these things in. I've opened doors, and now I'm having trouble closing the doors on them, you see. So as I'm sitting here talking to you, I've got pain all over the place increasing, because they know I'm talking about them, and, you know, I don't know how their minds work. They're just evil. They're just like to make you suffer, torture you, and all that shit. So they're doing things to me foot right now, and as I was talking to you around the corner there, with white tyres in the background on the wall, the pain in my back was coming on big time. Just stand there for a few seconds, literally. A couple of minutes, few minutes, you know. It's not normal, you know. That's not normal backache or anything. It comes on when I try to do anything. I could be just trying to make a custom Blu-ray cover or something, and I'm in agony just sitting on a comfortable couch, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's a bit about what's going on. So I can't always guarantee I'm going to be able to upload and make videos regularly because of all the shit I've got going on. Because it's very, very difficult to do anything, but I'm determined to fight it. And that's what I've been doing all the time, you see. So, that's all I can say really, is I'll do the videos when I can, or I'll try to, because I always have this stuff going on, no matter what I'm doing and where I'm doing it. Videos, it always comes on big time when I'm shooting the videos. I don't always mention it, that I'm in agony when I'm shooting the videos, but I always am. You know, I try to mask it, because I know you all don't want to hear me rabbiting on about, oh, he's in pain and all that. It's kind of like, it's not fun, is it? It's like, it's not very entertaining for you, you know? So I try to mask it and add humour and stuff, and I try to instead, you know. Anyway, that's just quite a bit about what's going on here with my situation. I haven't told you every little detail, but I don't think you want to know every little detail anyway. But, you know, I'm telling it as it is, And that's how it is. I've been trying to get help for this for the longest time. When I phone the crisis team about what's going on, they don't believe us. And most of them, they don't care. And a lot of the time when you phone the crisis team, you phone them up, right? And depending on who you get on the switchboard, some of them are really not very nice, and they're not very friendly. And they won't let you get a call back from a clinician. So I thought that was what the crisis team was for. Is you phone up and they get someone to call you back. They ask you briefly what's going on. But sometimes, depending on what you tell them when they ask you, sometimes they say, oh, well, they try to get rid of you and they won't let you get a call back. And I had that happen recently, and I've reported them, actually. I'm in the middle of reporting it. I sent an email to this NHS Complaints Foundation, or whatever it's called, and they're looking into it. And they're going to write a formal complaint for us based on where I've told them all the information. Because it's disgusting and they shouldn't be allowed to go on like that. They actually told me, when I phoned up the other week, with all the trouble I was having with the pain and other things that were going on, the woman on the phone says, oh, you're not in a mental health crisis, and you just need some different antibiotics. And then she tried to get rid of us off the phone. And I was like, I says, is that right now, is it? And I says, what's your name? I need to report you. And she wouldn't give us her name, right? So I says, you got to give us your name, because how can I report you? She goes, my name's Lauren. She wouldn't give us the surname. She says, I'm not giving you my second name. Yeah, how can you report somebody who works in the public sector for the NHS if they won't give you their full name? So all I got was the first name, and I just had to give them that when I reported her. So anyway, so eventually I phoned Palmer's Hospital to get some advice. Told them what just happened with the crisis team not letting us speak to someone, and they told us to phone them back and try to speak to someone else, and I did do that, and I eventually did get someone to phone us back. But the person that phoned us back wasn't much help either. She kept us on the phone for it must have been between 10 and 15 minutes, then she was off. All she told us to do was to buy some more painkillers. Can you believe it? All the stuff I was telling her, it went in one ear and straight out the other side. She couldn't care less. Wasn't even interested. She didn't believe a word I was saying. So that's what you're up against when you got things like this happening, unfortunately. So that's the way it is. So anyway, that was the update. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. And I'll catch you all at some point in the future. So bye for now. Ta-ra now.